with Crowder, unable to actually effectively respond to Jon Stewart's super straightforward arguments about this, Tucker Carlson also is struggling to respond. A reminder that they have a bit of a personal history. Jon Stewart's mockery nearly 2 decades ago of Tucker Carlson wearing a bow tie on Crossfire pretty much caused Tucker to abandon his trademark, right? He got so thoroughly embarrassed, but that wasn't all that happened on Crossfire. Tucker Carlson was humiliated by Jon Stewart as a hack to his face in the midst of debates about the Iraq War. And this was part of why Jon Stewart to me was like, again, there's limitations, I think, to his politics now, but he's done an amazing job with this issue in particular, and why he was such an effective communicator and like a gateway for a lot of people into leftist politics growing up, particularly in the middle of the Iraq War. And just shed such a light on people like Bush, Cheney, and also guys like Tucker Carlson. Tucker has not forgotten this. Tucker is so salty that this is the kind of thing that he resorts to on his national programming. Still smarting about the bow tie crack and the call out of his hypocrisy decades later.
Yeah, fresh off the golf course.
Yeah.
That's Jon Stewart? The famous Jon Stewart looks like a homeless mental patient. What? He's shrieking and disheveled and very short, really short, too short to date. Was he always that short? What happened? Where's he been the last 7 years? If you know, let us know. We want answers. That's Jon Stewart.
What?
Yeah. Jon Stewart responded on Twitter. Maybe we can get that too. I'm sorry. I hadn't thought about talking about this, but Crowder reminded me because, like, I've been saying that the way Stewart's been messaging this and the aggressiveness with which he's called out really the Republicans, I wish he'd say Republicans a bit more by name, but again, I'm quibbling because it's been excellent. It really freaks these guys out here. So Jon Stewart responded, "Friends, tonight I am sad. Tucker Carlson believes me too short to date, and yet somehow miraculously I remain tall enough to not know what Viktor Orban's ass tastes like. Is it goulash, Tucky? Seems like it would be goulash." All right. So
I gotta hand it to Jon Stewart. He's on point there.
I mean, we'll get to Viktor Orban in a little bit, but good for him. And Tucker wants to call him short on national television, make fun of his appearance. Like, he'll do that, but not when Jon Stewart's right in front of his face, because we all saw how he shrank like a violet when Jon Stewart was in front of his face on Crossfire.
Yeah.
People should look that up. Look up that video if you want some real serotonin in your brain today. But hey, Tucker, are you willing to sit down with an hour-long debate with Jon Stewart to talk about some of these issues? My sense is no. My sense is you're only brave enough to say this on your program nationally, on your home turf, when you're around all your friends and your producers and you're making millions of dollars in that studio. But hey, go to a neutral site and debate Jon Stewart. Everyone would love it. You'd make money. You'd ratings gold.
Sorry, I also have to say, I mean, maybe this is just a listed height. Jon Stewart's 5'7". Like, that's not, I wonder how, like, actually short Tucker Carlson fans feel when he says stuff like that. Like, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems interesting line of attack. I mean, look, it's speaking truth to power is tough, and Tucker, finds interesting avenues to do it.
And right, but it's like, is Jon Stewart power here? No, he's just somebody that is, you can't really confront him on the merits. I would love to see them round 2. Let's go. But Tucker won't do it because he only feels comfortable insulting Jon Stewart, not to his face, like the bitch that he is.
It's so funny. Like, I don't know. Tucker Carlson says he went to Trinity College. He's acting. I look at his bio. Put that back up, Bradley. Sorry. Emmy Award-winning broadcast journalist, graduate of Harvard College and Yale Law School, a frequent visitor of the Aspen Institute, fully vaccinated. She her. So like he's being a little bit obviously taking a whack
and
at
the
trans
Ukraine
people.
flag emoji too.
Yeah, and but like the bro, you went to a Trinity College is a private liberal arts school. Like I don't know what
Yeah,
the
actually, it's
joke
for
is here.
rich kids too dumb to get into Harvard or Yale.
If
Bill
you're
Belichick's kids went there.
if you're the son of and a sort of a middling mediocre son of Voice of America, like it's like Tucker forged his own way. No, this guy was basically a plant. His dad was working for the CIA cut out Voice of America. So those sorts of things, I think they sometimes get lost in the sort of discourse when a lot of the anti-contrarian Tucker Carlson defenders start talking about how he's the only person saying this or the only person saying that, when of course he's not.